The Makerspace was started about 2 years ago, and it started out really wanting to give students more opportunities to learn in a hands-on way. The College of Engineering decided to take an old engineering library, and they totally gutted it out, created this Makerspace, and students can go in, but instead of checking out books, we've provided a whole suite of really high-tech tools that students can check out and use for courses, any of their own projects, really anything they want. We really try to make it a place where they can have unlimited access to the technology that they would need.
At the Makerspace, we have a broad set of technologies. A lot of them are digital fabrication, so 3D printing, laser cutting. I think the broadest reach of any of the technologies we have is 3D scanning. It's brought in people from the Historical Society that runs a museum on campus, to geologists looking at bones coming out of things, to the medical school. So it's touched a lot of different areas, and I don't think we expected many of them.
Early on, we knew that 3D scanning was a core technology to teach students because they will be using it when they graduate as engineers. And we really wanted students to be able to take something in the physical world and bring it into the digital world, so they can scan it, they can modify it, and then they can either 3D print it, they can visualize it in virtual reality, or analyze it on a screen. So we started looking at the different options, and the real requirement was we wanted it to be easy for the students to use. We wanted it to be very mobile.
The Makerspace has a unique staffing model, so I am the only full-time staff. Otherwise, we have 30 undergraduates and 3 assistant managers who are graduate students, and they all take on different areas and different technologies.
So specifically, I help them with 3D scanning, and I will help them determine what 3D scanner they should use for their project, and then kind of help them utilize that. A previous project I worked on was fragile pieces, so it was 900-year-old wooden vessel, like a wooden bowl. The gentleman didn't want to handle them a lot, so he brought them in. We 3D scanned them and 3D printed them, and then he was able to use those 3D printed pieces to kind of assemble it back together and figure out how it worked together.
And so we wanted to create one wheel that would be able to interchange custom ergonomic grips so that the drivers could perform at their best.
So once we had the actual clay models that we liked fitted to the drivers, we go ahead and scan them, and once they're scanned, we uploaded them into some CAD software and then went ahead and 3D printed them.
It's been really easy to learn the programs, to learn how to use the scanners. There's a wide variety of tools and things within the software. One of my favorite things about working here is finding this specialization.